welcome. We are here at Celebration.
Yes! Welcome to our booth. We can't wait to show you around.
Yeah, it's been way too long. It's been over 2 years since we've been at Celebration, so we are doing it big this time. We have a full team. We're all here. We're ready. We want to talk to fans. We want to talk to those that are at Celebration. We want you here. And those who are not able to join us, hopefully you get a sneak peek today because we have so many great things to show you. It's all set up at the booth today. So why don't we started here, right today, at the Pulse Command Center. This is where we are set up so that we can give away your one-time QR codes for your Celebration exclusive Paz Vizsla Jon Favreau figure. And yeah, this is the first day of Celebration.
This is the beginning.
So fans are starting to trickle in, and we are excited to talk to them. But first, let's give you a tour. We're going to walk around.
I feel like we need a sprawl to come down.
On and away.
All right.
So first, why don't we start with this helmet that's right here? Our Bo-Katan premium electronic helmet. It's right next to the front Pulse booth. It's beautiful.
Yes.
I love the deco that we put on here.
I think you have to see this one in person to understand the weathering and the amazing deco detail the team applied.
Well, it's been over 2 years since we've been to a live event, so now that we're here, we're going to bring it all out. We dusted and polished the cases so that you can get a look at the deco.
Absolutely.
And it's the first time that we got a female character premium electronic helmet out there, so I think it looks beautiful. I love that the side art that they have there really showcases her style and her look.
Absolutely. She's got the viewfinder that comes down.
Yeah, and she is ready for battle, like any Mandalorian.
Yeah, I've already seen people walking by the booth like trying to test fit themselves, like, is it going to fit on me?
Head fit?
I think it's going to fit. I think it's going to fit. I think I have to have it. I think I have to have it.
You have to have it.
Speaking of amazing helmets, one of the ones that we're showing at the show today is this updated Darth Vader helmet.
We just revealed this on May 4th. So we're so excited to show you it live in person. And what you can see here is the 3-piece magnetic assembly. It's disassembled. So we get to see it disassembled right now.
Actually, from this angle, you can look through the red tinted lenses.
Yeah.
For the really cool look, as if you are the Darth Vader.
Let me pretend my face is in there. If you go on the other side, you get to see the premium deco that we talked about on May 4th. That was an update, and that was something that we definitely wanted to make sure was in there so it was accurate to the latest and greatest new entertainment Obi-Wan Kenobi live series.
And speaking of new entertainment, the shelf right below has some very exciting stuff going on with our brand new Obi-Wan Kenobi Disney Plus show figures.
That was revealed yesterday.
Yeah,
Obi-Wan Wednesdays.
That's some of the latest news in the booth.
Yeah. So we, of course, had to get it in like last minute after reveal. We were like posing it. We wanted to put it in. Of course, Reva, third sister, and Obi-Wan Kenobi himself. That was revealed also on May 4th. So we wanted those in there, and there's definitely more coming for new entertainment because, you know, we love those.
Absolutely.
And so that is our latest and greatest, newest news. And after that, below that, is our Gaming Greats beat, where we have Black Series and Vintage. So you guys know that we love Gaming Greats here. Eric on our team has been a strong advocate about Gaming Greats because he loves to play it, and he knows lots of fans do as well.
And lots of the team. I mean,
lots of the team. Emily as well. She's definitely.
So we've loved to bring some of the new ARC Troopers that we've got out. We've also loved to bring some of the additional figures from Jedi Fallen Order, like you see here with the Knight Brother. This one's got some great gaming details that we can't wait to share with fans.
Yeah, those are my favorite. The Knight Brother Archer is one of the, I love just the designs and just how fierce that he looks.
Yeah, for sure.
And what's great about all our Black Series lineup is the packaging. So you will see this throughout the booth, but we have lined up our Black Series entertainment themes across some of our cases. So you get to see it live in action right now all together because it's again been over 2 years since you get to see live product like this. So we definitely wanted to have it displayed out for you. And below that, there's a lot of vintage gaming grades. We have to make sure vintage gets that as well.
I actually saw a great moment on setup day of a guy walking by in a shirt that matched this new Lando. I think the fans have started calling him Hawaiian Shirt Lando, although there's no Hawaii out in, the Star Wars universe.
Tropical shirt.
Tropical Lando. But as somebody walked up that had that exact pattern on, and it was just a match made in heaven.
The flair. The flair. We have to love the flair.
Absolutely.
Cool. So we can move along. Over here we have the beautiful Darth Vader helmet that we just saw taken apart. Now it's put together in its own pedestal for us to look at. Now this one you can definitely see the deco that I was talking about over there. It definitely has more of the depth and the deco hits that we were talking about on the May 4th stream. And it just looks beautiful, and it looks accurate to entertainment. That's what we wanted. It gives you that depth, that shine, that sheen.
Yeah, our team has visited the Lucasfilm archives, and the paneling and the sort of gunmetal deco panels are accurate to the originally used props.
Yeah, and the red tinted eyes, the updated sculpt, everything about it is beautiful, and I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on, we can see our armory of weapons and helmets, some that you've seen, but others that have not been displayed yet. First time ever you may be seeing it live and in person, because some of these got revealed in the past 2 years. It looks great. I love that you get to put them all together. I wish I could take it and battle you with it, but actually you can, because we have photo opportunities around the booth. So there are some sabers set up so that you can pretend to battle. So it's perfect. So you can come if you're here at Celebration and visit our booth and take some pictures with it as well.
Absolutely. This is a great case to just get in on the details on these hilts, because some of these have the most amazing metal details. You can see the fabric wrapping here on the Rey saber, and then the copper detailing on the Leia saber.
Yeah.
And of course the dark saber hilts. They're all so incredible to see in person.
And the Obi-Wan Kenobi FX Elite lightsaber, again recently revealed, accurate to new entertainment. I love the way that one looks, and that has the display neck on it, the display emitter neck on it. Of course, because it doesn't have the blade in, so it needs to have that display emitter neck on. Moving on to our kid lines, you can see that role play in general, especially lightsabers, is something that is so true to Star Wars universe, that we have to bring kids and adults of all ages into this.
That's right.
Of course, we have our lines for kids. Lightsaber Squads are our younger segment. It starts at 4 years old. It's to flick, to extend, and it's so cute. It has all the key characters that kids know and adore and love. Baby Yoda, Mandalorian, R2-D2, Darth Vader, and all of the others. Just all of the key ones that we wanted them to have.
I think one of the insights that went into designing this collection for our design team was that, we do a lot of testing with kids to see how they play with the lightsabers, and many of them couldn't tell whose sabers was who. A lot of the details on the sabers can look similar to a young audience, so this really helps them to know exactly which character they're playing with and imagining. Yeah. And they just had a great response to it.
I want to be Ahsoka. If I was young, that would be the one I gravitated to.
I love the R2-D2 one.
Classic. Moving on, Lightsaber Forge. This one goes up in age just slightly, but it's for our kids that just want a little bit more playability in here. It has a 4-part system that you can customize completely to what you want, and it's fully interchangeable and customizable. So you can mix and match Sith and Jedi. How crazy is that? Sith and Jedi. But if you're a kid, you can do it. So you can, put Obi-Wan and Vader together if you want to.
And really, this is just like Jedi in the lore of Star Wars, building their own lightsaber as they become a Jedi, and that experience is just true to this story and so much fun to play.
Yeah, and this was just launched last fall, but it's just so fun. And for me, I would gravitate to this one. I want the double-bladed one.
That one's pretty badass.
So those are kid lightsabers, but again, moving right along to our premium line, FX Elite. You guys know we love this line. We've given so many amazing characters in here. Right here you see Leia, Rey, and of course the Mandalorian darksaber as well. These are so cool. These are the ones that we revealed in the past 2 years The lighting, the color, the features. It's removable blade, perfect for cosplay.
That's
Because
right.
you can just clip the hilt and you walk around convention. And of course, everything about FX Elites that we love with the wall cutting, progressive ignition, blaster deflect, like all of it and more. Because as you know, on May 4th, we actually brought new features over to you. Dual effect, where we can pretend like we're in a sustained clash and battle sequence. Well, it plays out a sequence of battle from entertainment. So all of that is new to the Obi-Wan Kenobi lightsaber. And new for future lightsabers. Future lightsabers that may come as well.
All right, let's head over to this booth. And this is a great look at, again, Jing mentioned we haven't been back to shows in quite a while. And what we've got to share here is the Lucasfilm 50th anniversary collection.
Yeah.
So we were so excited to spend a full year celebrating 50 years of Lucasfilm, which was so cool. We have unique symbols across the packages, and we created specialized product for that anniversary.
This was a convention exclusive for last year, actually. But again, Emily, to your point, we haven't been at conventions, so we definitely wanted it here to show live and in person. If you have two of them, you can put it together to build out that full Cantina bar. What's fun about the team, again, we have a full team here. They posed out and reimagined scenes from Star Wars Entertainment in here, so you can see them up here about to showdown, the Cantina showdown. And on the other side as well, you have more of those scenes. And to complement that package as well, we also have additional Power of the Force packs, also from the 50th anniversary that we revealed last year. Leia herself was also a convention exclusive item. And they all look beautiful, posed out and ready to take action.
For sure. We also celebrated the Clone Wars with items inspired by the Genndy Tartakovsky animated content. So we loved this packaging that we were able to create, both for the Vintage Collection and the Black Series. You can see it on both sides of the booth here. This one celebrates the early packages that Clone Wars animated figures came out with. And we've loved re-releasing some of these characters, like Grievous is so cool to see. But there's somebody kind of special over here we can't miss out on.
Who could that be?
I think it might be the one that started it all.
Is the reason that we're here. George Lucas figure in a Stormtrooper disguise outfit. He looks really good with his helmet tucked underneath him. Thank you for making an appearance. But we had to. He has to be here. And he was part of our 50th because, again, we couldn't celebrate 50 years of Lucasfilm without celebrating George Lucas. So there we have it. And then Emily has mentioned on the other side there are other figures. So for those coming to the booth, we'll give you some close-ups of those as well. We have Archive, which was our mainline anchor for our 50th anniversary, a throwback to classic figures that we've had in the past, and we're bringing it back to our fans. And vintage collections of Genndy, as well as some droids figures.
That's right. In the Vintage Collection, this was really exciting sort of exploratory, little program that we did where we did Genndy Tartakovsky animated panels from the cartoon as our card back images. And then we did new deco expressions on all of the figures inspired directly from the animated colors. So that was a really fun program, and we've seen fans really enjoy those, especially bringing out those ARC Trooper captains again.
Yeah.
And then below that, you can see some of our original 96, something we always love to bring back, as well as our droids program, where we recreated the original Kenner droids card backs, and we tooled up some new replicas of the original collector coins. So that one's super fun to bring back and see.
We've already had some fans who stopped by and were like, we love those, and we love it too. So thank you for pointing it out. I'm just gonna go around and say like my favorites. I definitely like Barriss and Luminara, the two that we pose right next to each other.
For sure.
Makes sense.
That's actually Luminara's first appearance in the Vintage Collection too.
Is it?
Yep.
Of course. Okay. Moving on, you will notice that there are some empty displays right now, and that's because they will be revealed at the panel tomorrow. So for those joining us, we hope you do join us. There's lots of exciting news there that we're so excited to tell you about, but just a few more hours tomorrow. Moving on, we have here Mission Fleet and some other kid toy items. Emily worked on these in the past.
That's right. So Mark Boudreau and I, our amazing designer, collaborated to build this Mission Fleet collection. We've also got new designers jumping in to expand on this, and the really exciting thing for us has been to bring this new Obi-Wan Disney Plus content to Mission Fleet. So up here you can see our Obi-Wan on the Eopie mount, as well as some of the amazing villains. And over here I love this little Viper droid that this villain comes with.
Those are also new reveals, latest reveals.
Latest things.
We have to bring new and classic here, so of course we have the new ones here.
That's right. Down below as well, you can see our deluxe Boba Fett starfighter. That one was really fun to design. It's actually got a great gravity-fed cockpit feature inspired by some of our fan products, and fun for kids where as you tilt that ship, the cockpit turns from flight into landed mode. That one's really fun.
Yeah. Again, one of my favorites, Scout Trooper, but I love Scout Trooper in every scale, so I would definitely point him out on a speeder bike no matter where we go. And of course we have some kid masks here as well, and our 12-inch figures on the other side, also with electronic sounds and effects, lights and effects. So we had to represent some of our fun kid lines as well here at the booth. You know, fans of all ages. We want you to come in, we want you to enjoy everything that we have to offer, and that's definitely something we want to include here on the booth as well.
That's right. On this side you can see our new ship from the Obi-Wan Kenobi show. That's Reva's ride, which is super cool. It has, you know, opening wings that kind of snap into different positions for flight and landed mode. And she's looking awesome here with her cannon.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see Obi-Wan here on his Eopie.
With his Eopie.
As well at the bottom, you can see the Mission Fleet Razor Crest, which is such a fun little friend to our big item coming up.
Right over there, displayed for the first time ever because we needed it here. Some of you fans have this at home. You've seen the unboxing video. I'm sure you guys have set up beautifully in your own homes as well. It is taken apart here with lots of figures posed out in front of it. And
that's right. This is the perfect place to look down into the details of the entire fuselage here, seeing all the panels that can come off. It's set up as if the Jawas have just raided the Razor Crest and picked everything off of it.
I see one Jawa right here about to make off with some pieces.
That's right. This one's just full of little figure moments, and this is one of the best, like, honestly, displays of the show to come and just check out all the detail. I can't wait to see people staring into this case all show long.
Oh, I am sure they will. And I mean, for me personally, because the team, there was a few of us posing it out, you can see different scenes throughout it, and it's absolutely beautiful for those.
There's a spider.
Oh, they posed it. See,
I haven't even caught that.
We didn't get to see every little detail. For those that snuck in that spider, good job.
There's one in the engine up there too.
Is it? Oh, that's the vintage spiders. Those are so cute.
This one's a blast, guys. Come look at all of the details and check this out. And honestly, this was such an incredible HasLab project. We're so thankful that the fans supported this and funded it, and just amazing to see the end result becoming this incredible collector item.
Yeah. It is so beautiful displayed out. I'm sure all fans are doing this at home with all the figures.
Oh yeah, I've loved seeing people's displays and their own photo shoots that they've all set up.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, like we said, coming soon. More to be revealed after our Hasbro toy panel. So more coming with that.
So definitely more info there as well. We can finish out some more kid items. Grogu himself,
right.
Baby Yoda. Grogu is obviously something that took the world by storm.
For sure.
We had to put her everywhere, put him everywhere. So we have him in all sorts of kid lines, and here we have the Bounty collection as well as some plush.
That's right. We've created these as a totally collectible expression for Grogu. The Bounty collection just expresses all of his amazing moments, and honestly, these have been so much fun for the team to design. I did a bunch of these because all of the little moments he has in the show are perfect and hilarious and weird, and making all of those moments come to life through this collection has been so much fun for us.
They're so collectible. Like for me, I personally like the angry face with the spider.
Get off of me.
Yeah, I would do the same. Or the moment for me was also when he was stealing the cookies.
Yeah.
I get it. I would steal the cookies as well.
I like stomping in the snow because he came out so happy about it.
I love that as well. He's so cute.
Oh my gosh.
Everything about Grogu is so amazing, so we definitely had to get him in here as well. But there are more.
Absolutely. Grogu comes in so many sizes and he comes with so many different features. This case just highlights that we've done so much Grogu product that has all kinds of play, and he's really been fun for us to design for play patterns.
Yeah. We have even our Black Series Grogu figure in here, the child.
Our animatronic really comes to life. As you pet his head, he senses it, and then he can use the Force.
Yeah, and we have the Galactic Snacking Grogu that was launched earlier as well. And
That's
of
right,
course,
with all of his munchies.
I would, again, I feel he's my spirit animal. I'm all about eating as well.
All right, and this case over here has our show exclusive. So on the top shelf, you can check out our Jon Favreau dressed as Paz Vizsla.
Yeah.
So that one's an incredible show exclusive, and we worked with the team to create this new portrait for this item, and it just came out so cool.
Yeah, we definitely had to get him in here. So as you guys know, it's our Celebration exclusive this year. And then next to him is his buddy, John. John needed his buddy here, and we had to pose them out even though they're not in the same year. So Dave Filoni as Trapper Wolf was actually last year's convention item that we included here as well.
They make such an awesome team up.
Yep. And below that we have some Black Series Mandalorian figures. Mandalorian took the world by storm, not just through not just through Grogu himself, but we also have all of these figures that we really expanded the universe of Mandalorian here across both Black Series and Vintage. Here you see a lot of the Black Series figures posed out against a lot of them you can put together for that lineup, the Mandalorian lineup. And speaking of Mandalorian lineup, here at the Hasbro booth, we actually have a photo op opportunity here as well, where you can pretend like you're in the Mando lineup. So you can fit yourself in one of the slots of the scene here. And so we have a lot of Mandalorian figures here, and the beautiful lineup on the other side as well. And underneath we have credit collection, as well as some carbonized figures, some expressions that we have had in the Black Series line, just to celebrate more of these heroic figures that we've adored so much.
Honestly, on this side, this is another great shot of just the amazing packaging teamwork of creating these panoramic box sides that line up as you create the collection from a content. And look how many amazing Mandalorian figures they've got.
Yeah, and so we added in some Book of Boba Fett characters because, as we know, they conjoined. So we have Fennec Shand and Boba Fett. Oh, they're looking good as a team there as well.
That's right.
All right, so that was all the Black Series Mandalorian. There's so many figures in there, it's hard to pay attention to them all. But definitely when you come back, for those that are at the booth, and give you some close-ups of some of the images here, they're so cool to include. Ahsoka Tano, of course, my favorite.
Of course. All right, World of Black Series helmets. These are so incredibly detailed.
Yeah, we saw a few of them over there as well, but we had to split off the Mando helmets specifically. So we have Trapper Wolf, of course. I love the deco for Trapper Wolf.
Absolutely. I love the wolves, are so cool.
I know, it's so unique, and so that's something that I absolutely adore about this helmet itself. And then we have the Mandalorian helmet.
That's right.
Just so displayable.
So incredible. I love the finish on this one. The design team actually did back metal for this entire helmet and then created a satin finish over top of that. It's a layered look that creates a metallic effect that I think is just like the show. It's so cool.
And who doesn't want to walk around with the Mando helmet?
I think everybody.
I think I walk around the house like doing laundry with like the Mando helmet
on.
you
can't take it off. Once you've got it on, you can't take it off.
That's true. I can't take it off.
The product you wear forever.
And then, of course, we have Boba Fett re-armored helmet as well. When we saw him in the show, we worked so closely with Lucasfilm. We pivoted so fast, and we got this product out for pre-order during key entertainment moments, for those of you that remembered. But it was incredible to see Boba Fett come back. Like, we had to.
The return. The greatest of all time.
So we had that as well added to our Mando themed helmets. And of course, it's Boba Fett. He's iconic. And this was This was when he first showed up in the Mandalorian show, so his helmet is right there. It's a little dirty, and it's also perfect to fight with.
That's right. This one's got incredible colors and little edge wearing that he still had in the re-armored costume. Really amazing details to see at the show.
Yeah. And we were over there, we saw a lot of Mandalorian figures for Black Series, but again, we have to have them in vintage.
It's vintage collection time, so we loved displaying. We had so many to pose for the show this week, and we just went in there posing all of these out, and they're so fun to bring together. I love some of the things we brought to the show, like the trio of Bo-Katan and her sort of lieutenants.
She's
with
in the middle, makes
and
sense.
Tusker Reeves. These make an awesome trio. Also, some favorites. We've got our IG-11 here. He's just amazingly articulated. If you haven't seen that one in person, I think our sculptors created like a marvel of engineering there.
Yeah.
We've got Ahsoka and Fennec Shand over here. Some awesome ladies bringing some badass accessories. Each of them have their lightsabers and their rifles. And then down here, we've got a fun one. Actually, let's hop to the other side to see this full set. Oh, should we?
Can we? There are people lining up to get their convention exclusive as well. So we'll try to show you scenes and maybe.
All right. So in this case, we've got the vintage collection. We've also got our retro collection.
Also for the Mandalorian. So these are some of our Mandalorian themed items here.
That's right. So at the top shelf here, you can see our, are you guys on yet? On the top shelf here, you can see the retro collection. So the Hasbro team has loved to take our new characters and express them in the style of the Kenner toys. This one is so cool. I think Ahsoka might be my favorite. Boba's a close second, but these are just carefully sculpted to match the style of the world of Kenner and the original Star Wars toys. You can also see on the second shelf here our world building items for the vintage collection. These are awesome new products that we put together to expand your large accessories, your creatures, things that you can use in the vintage scale to build the world out. Everything from this flame trooper, sort of incinerator trooper, kind of, blasting, and Grogu deflecting the flames.
He's using the Force. Yeah.
To this new E-Web cannon, which is awesome for your trooper lineup. Of course, blasting those spiders on Maldo Kreese. And then our new amazing characters from the Book of Boba Fett and the Mandalorian. This Boba from Tatooine and this Ahsoka with these awesome little details. As well, on the bottom shelf here, you can see our play set. This is the Navarro Cantina. We have an awesome setup that you can see at the show here. This one has this is actually 2 sets combined together, and you can see all of the amazing little details in this cantina, the knocked over and broken glass elements, the people charging in through the windows and the door. This one's amazing, and it's so fun to set up.
Yeah, I love the play sets, especially when you can connect them and just build full scenes.
That's what vintage is all about.
Yeah, no, that is exactly right. My favorite, again, Mando protecting Grogu. It's so important.
Let's head over here.
We're moving so we don't.
Sure.
Okay, well, we had some retro figures over there. We also have some retro figures here. We actually revealed these really recently as well. Our original Kenner retro collection in the 6-pack. You have some key characters here.
That's right. You can spot Figrin Dan with each of his 3 instruments. That's one character that comes with 3 different instruments to set him up with. One of my favorite recent ones is the younger Biz Fortuna, his glory days, let's call it. This has been awesome to create this original 96 program.
Yeah, so we have retro and vintage across the 2 scales here. And we have other entertainment. Vintage has so many different entertainments. Of course, Clone Wars, so key to Star Wars. So we have a lot of Clone Wars figures here as well.
That's right. Over here we've got some products that's been released recently. We wanted to bring it back. Again, seeing everything at the show that we've released over the past couple of years, since this is our first return to conventions, you can spot here some of our refresh program, as well as some new friends, such as the Bespin security guards. We've done both, of the Bespin guards that were, inspired by the classic Kenner releases.
Yeah.
As well, this was a past show exclusive.
It was last year's convention exclusive. Again, it's been so long. We had to display those where we can as well. Look at him, Emperor Palpatine on his throne. I love that the packaging opens up.
That's right. The packaging comes apart and feels like it's like an incredible moment.
Yes.
And then when you get it out, you've got this amazing window piece that you can display on your shelf. As well, you can see here our troop building program. We've got them all posed out here. This is our funnest way to expand your vintage collection with troops.
More troops. And I love, again, Emily, I've said this in the past, that you give it some variety. So you have troop builders, but you also have different portraits in there sometimes.
That's right.
And you usually have a captain in there as well. So
yep, we've been able to do new portraits. We've been able to do different ranks, just making it an amazing sort of diverse sort of variety for your shelf.
yeah. We have another vehicle up there as well.
Yes, we've got Antoc Merrick's X-Wing. If you guys haven't seen this one in person, come check out the deco and the Merrick figure because it's a really fun portrait.
Posed out, looking like it's about to take flight. So these displays have a mix of entertainment and a mix of scale. So we also have Black Series figures in here. We have some publishing figures that we actually launched this last year, so it hasn't been that long. But we love it because it really expands our opportunity to do figures beyond just movies and shows into the publishing world. I mean, I think it's so compelling to see the redeemed Darth Vader in person. It's jarring because I only see
it catches your eye.
black.
You're not used to it,
Exactly.
and the publishing way that they created this and the inspiration they pulled from is such a diversion for the character in a really cool way. This one's awesome in person.
Yeah, it looks amazing. And of course, we also have some helmets displayed below. First Order Stormtrooper and Wedge Antilles. We're giving you a little bit of everything here. And then for Black Series, again, all about Black Series entertainment lineups. We have Rogue One up here, Bad Batch also, new show, which we love here as well at Hasbro.
We do.
And on the side, you see some our beautiful panel lineups of the entertainments that we just talked about and the figures that you see here posed out. I'm sure
That's
fans,
right.
you guys.
As you collect within these entertainments, that color gradient creates this amazing panorama. And it's just been so amazing to see the team build these out.
Yeah, I'm sure fans have displays like this at home, but it's just good to have it together at the convention to show everyone. Definitely figures, a lot of figures around here across all these entertainments in this display. So if you walk around and you get to see it, you see the crew from Rogue One here. You see the Bad Batch crew as well. So you see a lot of crews here. Again, mixing up that lineup. It was perfect.
All right, and we saved one of our favorites for last. This item is so much fun. Oh, we've got a photo op. So this item is our Boba Fett's throne room. This
Nobody
one is
has
the one
seen it
you
in
have
person.
to see in person.
Yep,
This is its
until now.
convention debut. Come check it out because this one really wows you in person in the case. You can see the detail in this item, the 50 accessories that we've talked about that it comes with, the Bib Fortuna figure. This is going to be your spot to get him. And we've posed it with the separately purchasable Boba Fett and Fennec Shand coming in to pop that bad boy and claim this throne. But guys, come check this one out because you got to see it to believe it.
It looks great displayed out. I wish we had two of these and we can see some of those plates just being splattered all over.
Well, if I had two, I'd be setting one up original trilogy.
It's true.
But yeah, guys, come check this out and don't forget to get this pre-order in. It's going to be ending soon after the show. So this is the one you're going to want to come consider your purchase and just, check this glory out.
Emily did a great job. There's lots of videos and photos of these on Hasbro Pulse as well. And like she said, pre-order is closing soon. And that was our booth.
That was it.
That was our bit, like our wonderful booth. I hope you guys enjoyed the little tour and get to see it with us. For those that are here at convention, stop by. We want to see you. And those who've missed it, I hope this was a helpful tour for you to see everything that we have displayed here. And next time, stop by, whenever that next time will be.
That's right. We're so glad to be back in person with fans, talking with you and hearing everything you're thinking. And we just can't wait to share all of the products that we've brought out. And it's great to be back at the show.
And more reveals tomorrow.
Yeah,
so
wait for that panel.
All right, well, Emily, thank you for joining.
Thank you, Jing.
And thank you guys for tuning in and seeing us talk about all this fun product. We love working on it. And yeah, may the force be with you.
May the force be with you.